Good morning, everybody. Today is April 2nd, and it is the second day of Camp NaNoWRIMO. I didn't do any filming yesterday, but I'm going to film throughout the day today, and I'm going to do a little bit of a typical Camp NaNoWRIMO day vlog. So, alright, first thing is first. We are out of coffee filters, so we're going to run to Whole Foods and get some, and I am going to take you guys with me. Alright, let's go. From my morning errands, and it took a while, but I finally have my coffee. We actually ended up getting a French press this morning. We've been using just like a pour over, but it wasn't even a fancy pour over. We would just put the filter in the cup, coffee in the filter, and then pour. And I didn't want to continue wasting filters anymore, so we got a nice French press, and I'm extremely happy with it. Yesterday was the first day of camp, and I think it went extremely well. I ended up doing a few different word sprints throughout the day, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody that kind of joined in and took part in those. We had a really good time. It is, I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm kind of having a slow start to the day. It is already 11:30, and I haven't written anything, and I haven't done any word sprints. I am sorry. So I am going to go ahead and probably sprint here at about 11:30, so I'm going to be posting that on Twitter. I'm going to check back in a little bit and let you know how the sprint went. Alright, bye! Alright, I just finished the first 10-minute word sprint of the day, and I'm pretty happy with what I wrote. I wrote 381 words, and that puts my current total for Camp NaNoWRIMO at 1,658. By today, I was supposed to be at around 1,300, I think, so I am still ahead of the game. Feeling good about that. I want to try to keep ahead, because if I come across another hard week like I had last week, then that's going to set me back, and I would rather just have a good buffer to begin with, because the first week of Nano is usually the easiest for me, and then the second week is extremely difficult because the newness of it has worn off and the excitement of it has worn off. So for this first week, I am going to be doing as much as I can and getting as far ahead as possible so that if the second week is really difficult, I don't end up falling behind. So thank you for those of you that participated with me in my word sprint just now. I need to do some cleaning. This room is extremely dusty, and I have to do some laundry and such, so I'm probably going to take a quick break and do that kind of stuff, and then I will come back for another word sprint here in just a little while. Alright, see ya! So I did a quick little clean. I vacuumed and put away some clothes and emptied the dishwasher and just did some stuff to make my headspace feel more organized. When the house is a mess around me, I can't write very well. Like, I need to have a very clean, simple, organized space if I'm going to have clean, simple, organized thoughts. So it did really help to do a little bit of cleaning. Now I'm going to do another 10-minute word sprint starting at 12:50. So I have about 5 minutes to prepare for that, and I will check back in after the 10-minute sprint and let you know how that went. All right, bye! Okay, I finished up my second 10-minute word sprint of the day and I wrote 319 words. So let me do some math here and figure out exactly how many words I've written today. 787 words for the day so far, so I have already hit my word count goal for the day of 667. My total Camp NaNoWRIMO word count is 1,985. And by today I'm supposed to be at, let's see, I'm supposed to be at 1,334, so 1,334. So I am 651 words ahead of my goal, which is a decent buffer, but it's not quite good enough yet because that's only one day of writing, and if I have a really tough writing week, then I'm going to need a bit more than that to get through it. So I am definitely going to be doing some more writing this evening, and I will be doing more word sprints as well. We'll meet back up when I am writing this evening. All right, see ya! Good evening, everybody. I am in a different filming location now because the room where I usually film doesn't have any lighting except for those little twinkle lights that you see in the background, so I can't film in there because it is completely dark outside. So I'm in another room and I'm about to do some word sprints. I have totally been slacking off on them today because of 13 Reasons Why. I read the book when I was, I don't know, in middle school maybe, like 7th grade. I'm guessing, I don't remember completely. And I saw that the show came out on Netflix and I have binge watched it over the past 3 days, I think, and I just finished it. And let me tell you, it was phenomenal. I haven't actually binge watched a television show in so long, years probably, because I usually start them and then they get boring and then I stop watching them. But this one was amazing. I absolutely loved it. The only thing I didn't like was the ending. So if you, like, I want to talk about the ending, but I don't want to spoil any of you. What do I do? So how about this? If you want to talk about the ending, let me know down below whether you enjoyed it or not. I personally did not like it. I wanted a bit more closure than what they gave us. So let me know down below if you have seen the ending of 13 Reasons Why on Netflix, and let me know what you thought of it. Alright, so next up on the agenda is another 10-minute word sprint. So I'm going to go ahead and boot my computer up here. Let's see, it is 8:24, so I am going to sprint at 8:30. I'll probably go for, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes, and then I will check back in and let you know how I did. Alright, bye! Alright, so we just finished the 15-minute word sprint, and it went really well. I ended up writing, let's double check here, 416 words, and a lot of people joined in on this sprint, which is super exciting. So let me share some of their word counts with you as well. Let's see. Now I'm going to try to pronounce all of your names correctly, and I apologize if I butcher them a little bit. So here we go. Alright, Amity Miller wrote 455 words. Let's see. Caleb Pecu wrote 703 words. Fantastic job, Caleb. That's awesome. Eliza David wrote 335. Way to go. Philip E. Simpson, 292 words. Thank you for joining in. And let's see, I think that was everybody that tweeted me. Caleb asked if I have a Write With Me episode coming out, and I do. I am filming these final segments tonight, and then I will start editing this video and hopefully have it up tomorrow. And then Amity Miller shared a sentence from her draft from what she just wrote, and it's really good. She chose to protect her precious kingdom over her only living daughter. She was no mother, not to me. Ah! Okay, anything with like kingdoms and queens and royals I am totally into, so that sounds amazing. And then let's see, the short part that I shared, the couple of sentences that I decided to share were, she wanted to be away from here, with beings that cared about the world and the creatures in it. These kids didn't get it. No one did. So that was mine. Let's see if anybody else has shared on Twitter. Again, if you guys would like to take part in these word sprints and chatting with us, please make sure to follow me at Natalia A. Lee on Twitter, because that's where I do all of my word sprints, and we've just been chatting all day, and it's just fantastic to have a writer support system out there so you don't feel like you're writing all alone, because it can be a very isolated hobby or career or whatever writing is to you. It can be extremely isolating and kind of lonely. So join in with us if you want a bit of a group to write with. So nobody else shared any of their kind of draft work or their works in progress. So it was just Amity and I, but this was a fantastic sprint. Thank you so much, everybody that participated. I'm probably going to go ahead and tune off for the night. It's getting kind of late and I need to shower and get ready for bed, and I don't want to continue filming after that. So thank you everybody for tuning in today and watching. Camp Nano is going well so far. I am certainly ahead of my daily word count goal, so that is great. I am feeling better about my novel. Today as I was writing, instead of being too strict on myself, I actually allowed myself to just write what I enjoyed and just to write what excites me. And I think I've kind of forgotten that lately because I've been so strict with myself that I haven't been just enjoying it. And that's why I started writing in the first place, is because I love it. So I'm hoping that throughout this month and throughout Camp NaNoWriMo, I will be able to find my love for this story again and find the love that I have for writing instead of treating it like a task that I have to do every day. I'm really going to try to enjoy every moment that I get to write. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any requests for any Camp NaNoWriMo videos down in the comments below, and I will catch up with you soon. Alright, good night and goodbye!